Happy to be with you in this occasion because this is an historic event. Unfortunately, your Vice Chancellor who took the initiative to organize this type of seminar could not participate since he had to go to Delhi to attend an important meeting. When all of us discussed it in a primary level, Dr. Ravi, your Vice Chancellor, Dr. Ashok.M.B from the Planning Board came to a conclusion that we have to look at both homeopathy and veterinary science in a different manner. Why can't we use a holistic approach, or why can't we have a holistic approach in veterinary medicine? As far as other systems are concerned, the patients have a choice, but here they have no choice. The animals have no choice. So we have to make choices for them. So when we discussed all these things in detail, we came to a conclusion that homeopathy is one of the leading systems in the world as far as veterinary sciences. I am not making any argument, a commonplace argument between the systems. It is absurd. Often some people used to say that we are not finding anything rational in homeopathy. I used to ask them, what is the rationality of life? How few chemicals put together make life into action? There is no rationality. It is totally irrational as far as our system of thought are concerned. So there is no point in arguing between homeopathy and allopathy and between Ayurveda and homeopathy. That is an absurd argument. Of course, experts in that field can do that to find something in common or find something special. But as far as practitioners are concerned, as far as policymakers are concerned, all these systems are useful in treating both animals and men and other people. And again, these systems can be used for agriculture also. So this is a holistic system of men, animals and plant. So I am taking this approach not only to animals, we have to expand this system to plants also. So how we can have a holistic system of this triangle, that plant, animal and human being. So there is no point in arguing between the systems. The only point I like to discuss is what can be done in the homeopathy way of doing things in veterinary science. Well, as you know, I am not an expert in anything. I am a generalist. So that has become an expertise. Generalization is an expertise nowadays. So as a member of the planning board in state for the last 8 years, not continuous, right from 2001 to 2014, I have become a journalist. Every other day I am talking about so many things. But when I tried to learn this subject, I came to understand that in Europe, from where homeopathy started, they have variety of methods of treating animals through the homeopathic methods. Of course, the major country is Germany. Now there is a new concept called vetropathy. You have not heard of it. It's called vetropathy. This veterinary and homeopathy put together. In Norway, they are practicing this vetropathy method. How you can technically combine these two and how you can make all these things together. And in Germany and Europe, there is an organization called International Association for Veterinary Homeopathy, IVAH. Students can study that. According to the International Association for Veterinary Homeopathy, 2% of German veterinarians prescribe homeopathic medicinal products. These doctors mostly practice clinical homeopathy. Others have estimated that 10 to 20% of veterinary doctors practice homeopathy in Germany. It's a news for us. We are not, too many people have gone to Germany from Kerala, but no one brings this type of information to us. They take some money and convert it into rupee and living to stay happily here. So the people who are working abroad, especially our doctors, have to understand what has been happening in this country. We are thinking that Europe is a totally allopathic modern medicine continent. Even we don't know that whether this homeopathy started from Germany. So in Germany, at least nearly 10 to 20% veterinary doctors are practicing homeopathy in their own manner. Of course, I quote, most often farmers use homeopathy to treat mastitis, mastitis in cows, diarrhea in cows, and respiratory difficulties in pigs. Pet owners most often consult practitioners for treatment for their animals, mainly cats and dogs. So many diseases like cough, diabetes, epilepsy, behavioral or psychological difficulties. Now, the animal psychology is an important area. It's a new way of thinking at animals. They also have mind. They also have thinking. They have depressions, and they have so many behavioral patterns. So I read in a case study, a German Shepherd dog having some symptoms of childishness and breaking things inside the home was treated with homeopathic medicine. It's okay now. So there are so many studies regarding it, and this IABH recommended. There is a second point I want to say. Precisely, the university is very clear about it. We are not debating about the plus and minuses of the systems. We are coming to the practice. So we have to start education. We have to include this subject in the education and training. So as far as internationally, when we look at it, there are training modules and educational courses. So to that I am not going too much. So we have to have courses. How we have to design courses, and to design courses, a good example comes from Norway. In Norway, as I said, a 5-year part-time education in veterinary, homeopathic treatment for animals, is available at Norway Academy of their language, natural medicine. They have given a site www.nan.no. So this veterinary has become a subject in itself. And in Norway, they are doing, they are having bachelor degree level courses, Naturodemes, I told you that academy. The course may be attended by veterinary doctors, homeopaths, and others who meet requirements for studying bachelor degree level. Veterinarians and homeopaths may carry out the course over a short period of time. There are short courses. So there are so many courses and training modules available. But unfortunately, some research are happening. And the point is, the researchers often take us to a wrong level of understanding. Some researchers are saying in the next angle, we are not finding any effect of homeopathy. The disease is cured, but we are not finding the real effect of homeopathic medicine. I don't know how homeopathic medicine is affected on the system. It's a point of debate. So we need not, at least I need not poke my nose into such subjects. And again, these are the two countries. One is Germany, one is Norway, and of course Sweden, Spain, Ireland, Israel, Greece, and so most of the countries in Europe and plus Israel are doing this. In Sweden, animals are treated with homeopathic remedies. In Sweden, as estimated, 5% of animals in Sweden are treated with homeopathy. 5% in Sweden is a big number because they have isn't it? They are very good. They have very good vets as well as very good animals and farms and so many things. In Serbia also they are doing this. And the third point I want to make is the legislations and regulations about homeopathy. That's very interesting. In some countries, people use this homeopathic medicine in animals to make these animals smart just for the competition. So for example, the horse race. So some universities, some countries have banned homeopathic medicines between 96 hours or before 96 hours of the competition, since this medicine is considered as a, what do you call it? Doping techniques. So it means a lot of things. It's a wrong practice as far as the sports is concerned. At the same time, if you apply it, what is better is stimulated. So they have banned homeopathy as a doping this thing for both dogs and horses. As you know, dogs are not racing, so their behavior is totally different. When a peculiar type of homeopathic medicine is given. So between the competitors, they said you should not use homeopathic medicine before 96 hours. So there is a doping test for animals, maybe testing the urine, I don't know. Whether they have used homeopathic medicine before coming to this competition. So this, though this is a negative legislation, it gives some positive content in it. So this is very good for, that's why this is very good for the argument that this is very good for animal is right. So these are some information I have through my research wing in the planning board, of course through my assistants. And in UK also, British farmers treat livestock through this method. And there are so many evidences that animals are treated with homeopathic remedies in the United Kingdom. Precise statistics are not available as in India, in UK also. The statistics wise, we are not able to say that this much number of animals have been cured through this system. And coming to the next point, in Europe, the main problem with the milk is the pharmaceutical residue. Pharmaceutical residue is one of the major concerns of farm milk. The farm milk. Our percentage of farm milk is very low, isn't it? It's less than 5%. It has been increasing in Kerala. But as and when the percentage of farm milk increases, the pharmaceutical residue problem also will increase. So in India, especially in Kerala, now the cow sheds having 5 to 10 and 10 to 15 are increasing. It's not a 1 cow, 2 cow business now. As he said, it is becoming, or it has been becoming, an entrepreneurship livelihood. We are also in the planning board, in our approach paper, we are encouraging the agripreneurs here to make this an entrepreneurship. So we have to have good number of cows, like 15 or 20 in one go, so that the farmer can have some kind of profit and better livelihood. So as far as this farming is concerned, farm milk is concerned, veterinary science have to look at the systems having low pharmaceutical residues. So across the world, across the globe, homeopathy has been identified as a system with minimum quantity of pharmaceutical residue. That's the critical point. That's a critical point. This is not a thing of joy for homeopaths only. This is a good thing for the whole system and whole country. So a country having the largest quantity of milk, India is producing the largest quantity of milk, largest quantity of rice, and biggest number of coconut, and biggest quantity of wheat. So we have become number one in so many things. and especially a gentleman doctor has come from Gujarat. And their experience in making milk, in organizing the milk producers under the leadership of the doyen of food processing industry, Dr. Kurian, homeopathic application has got a big importance in our country. So we have to look at it as a new paradigm. We have to look at it as a new venture, new area to explore. And don't indulge in making too many arguments between the systems. It will push you to some unwanted corners, and you will shut the door and you will leave the place. So veterinary homeopathy, since it has grown as an important system to treat the animal, and later it has not yet come to the plant. Of course, there are plant homeopathy experts, and especially for the organic milk, if we are giving homeopathic or lesser pharmaceutical residue system medicines and fertilizers to, chemicals to the plant, if these plants are supplied to the animals, of course the level of disease will be lower. From the common sense we can understand. So from plant to animal to human being, this triangle of plant, animal and human being is very important, and we have to look at the alternate sciences. And of course, though I am speaking on this platform of homeopaths and veterinarians, again this Ayurveda also has a big role. I request the university to convene a meeting like this. This is our science. Homeopathy is a European science. You have. Very good. Very good. So that also is very important. Ayurveda for homeopathy. We have our traditional methods of treating and interestingly, at least some Ayurveda people are thinking that this plant extracts exported to Europe is meant for Ayurveda. It is not. The plant extracts taken from our state, especially from our state and Western Ghats, they exported to Europe to make homeopathic medicine. We think that they are making Ayurvedic medicine. The plant extracts are used to make homeopathic medicines in Europe. So homeopathic medicine as an industry also is very important. So we have to look at the industry level also. That's my last point. So this is a non-polluting industry. Homeopathy pharmaceutical is a non-polluting industry, isn't it?
Definitely.
So this pharmaceutical industry can support the international market also. We are making it in a good manner. They are taking our plant extracts. They are not having enough plants, tropical plants. So we can have tropical plants for the extraction of plant extracts. It's called herbal extract. These herbal extracts are used for making homeopathic medicine. So there is an industrial point of view also. So this veterinary pharmaceuticals can be created, can be run in our state since we have enough program. So this Western Ghat, fortunately this veterinary university is situated in the amidst the plantations of Western Ghat in Wayanad. You can also think about it, how we can cultivate proper plants to have quality extracts, plant extracts, herbal extracts, which can be used for homeopathic preparations. So it's a wide subject in itself. And again, this Ayurveda also, we have to think about Ayurveda also. That's so many other systems, we did not poke our nose in all the subjects. But these two systems, one homeopathy and two this our great Ayurveda, are to be looked at very seriously in this plan period. As far as the planning board is concerned, or as far as the vice chairman is concerned, we are very very much interested in making things better in a different manner, in a progressive manner. So I greet all of you as the member of the planning board, and let this 12th plan be a jumping pad in this subject, and I wish you all success in your ventures, and I declare this seminar open.